Using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. To report any violations to these rules, to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't miss out on our next giveaway night. All fans and attendants will get the very on Atlanta Hawks Water Tower, the way to see more to victory. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word HAWKS along with your issue and frequency.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Friday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Tip-off goes to Atlanta. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
So the Hornets starting 5. They've got Brandon Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with McNeely. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hits the three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here is Sears. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Yes, it's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Newell. The 3 from Reza Shea. Rebounded by McNeely. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Mr. Incredible. The rebound by the Hawks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
And the three-pointer goes. Mr. Incredible's got 8.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the middle. Here's Sears. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice pass by Reza Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Mr. Incredible. 10 points for him, and it's good. 2 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Newell. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Charlotte leading by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mr. Incredible, good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Newell. The three from Risacher. Sends it home from three-point land. Risacher's got 6.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, for a guy with that kind of size, it doesn't take much. That looked pretty easy.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The three from Risacher. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Pass to Wilkins. To the paint. 2 on the clock. And he dunks it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Charlotte on top, up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Substitutions, and so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Charlotte leading by 3, and so in the game for the Hornets. They've got Brandon Miller. He's out there with James, and it's Diabate in at the 5.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 57 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Alexander Walker sinks it from distance.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and again, it's Charlotte converting.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Newell. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Charlotte leading by 8. Launches it. Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points in this quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Here's Sears. From down in the low post, it goes. Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. From the wing, again Charlotte.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Hawks trail by 11. Here's Alexander Walker. It's not going to go for him. Charlotte's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Takes the 3. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have
Substitution on the court.
it. 17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Sinks it! What range from downtown! Mr. Incredible's got 39. Now here's Risacher. What if it goes? Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Alexander Walker and Risacher fill out the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Newell, and it's Sears in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Newell from outside. He buries it from 3. Newell's got 7 points.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Mr. Incredible, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A deep 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the defense better get a body on DeAndre Ayton. That 7-footer is going to do damage on the offensive glass.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Charlotte leading by 12. Here's Mr. Incredible. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Right side, Alexander Walker. Here's Ayton. The Hornets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. There's the 3. Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got 49 in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Up top, Ayton puts it up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
making it look easy.
Pass to Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Alexander Walker sinks the tray. Alexander Walker's got 8.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 from Rizachet. And the Hawks with another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Good on the shot.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Hawks trail by 14. On the wing, Rizachet. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Wilkins, out to the right wing. Okongwu finds Porzingis, and the bucket is good. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Another one goes! Incredible!
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's Charlotte up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the...
He's checked in for Atlanta, and Charlotte making a change here. Hawks trail by 13. On the floor for Charlotte. James is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Ball, and it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Mr. Incredible, good.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
And here's Allen. Pass to Krejci. Outside Porzingis. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And Charlotte making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Mr. Incredible. There's the triple. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Hawks trail by 16. shoots a three. Bridges pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Good. He hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Going inside. Oh, off target from downtown. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Miller. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. He drops it from range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Alexander Walker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. To the inside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And again!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Sears. Back to Rizachet. Clock at 4. No good from outside. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
From outside the arc, drops in the 3.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from